What's happening, guys? It's B-RAD and welcome back to the channel. It has been a little while. Unfortunately, I was away for a while with the Rona. It's still affecting me a little bit now, but we're clear. And yeah, unfortunately, it's not very nice. If you guys aren't double jabbed, I'd recommend it. If it stopped me from being hospitalized, then I'm glad that I have been double jabbed. Now, obviously, today's episode is a special episode around the Icon Moments pack. So at the moment, we have a blank squad on the screen ready to open that pack. And if you guys have seen my pack luck for Icons this year, it has been pretty stinky. So we are due a massive dub. And for that, please do smash a like out for this video. Comment down below if you've done any of these packs, who you have managed to get in your Icon Moments packs. And please subscribe to the channel. We did, before I went off with Rona, hit 100 subs. Then while I was off, unfortunately, we've gone back down to 99. So please subscribe to the channel. It does mean a massive amount to me. And let's get into today's Fut Eliminator, which is a Twitter-based episode. And we're going to go and see who our marquee player is for today. So as I said, here is the squad. It is a currently blank squad. And we are waiting to find out who is going to be the marquee player. Now, I've said this before. If there's a player that I could want, who I don't think is like ridiculously the most expensive in the world, it would be Eto. The guy in game is a joke. I love playing with that card in drafts. Well, let's just rip the band-aid off, shall we? Let's just get the player that is going to be for today's episode. Please don't be a goalkeeper, because that gives Twitter 4 picks at my team when it comes to hit or miss. Come on. It's got to be good. It's got to be good. Please. We want to see a good nation.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
That's got to be the worst one of the year. Surely that has got to be the worst one of the year, as I just go to Futbin and check how much a Prime Icon Moments closer actually is. I can't believe it. Honestly, I opened these. He's 230k. I've opened so many Icon packs this year, and honestly, just go back and look at my videos on YouTube. Just go back and look at my Twitter. They have not been good, and unfortunately, it doesn't change here. That is insanely stinky. What we're going to do now is go and get our second player from a pack. Now, with today, I do have my rivals rewards to claim, so we can go and get our second player from those. I'm going to always go for option 2. I like the more players the better with the untradables. We've got some very nice packs in here. Hopefully we can get a Fut captain. I am going to open all the packs I've got because I've got no reason to save them at the moment. So let's see if we can get a Fut captain to at least bring our pack luck up to a better standard. That is, yeah, I can't believe it. One of the guys in the FSB creators, which is a group of creators I'm part of, did say to me the definition of insanity is to keep doing them and hope for a different result. And he is not wrong. That, you know, I've done this pack, hoped for a different result, and unfortunately it's probably the worst result I've had so far. Icon, you know, on Icon Moments, there's a lot of them that are at least worth the same price as the SBC. Closer is not one of them. We've got a walkout in this one. Spanish CDM is up. Rodri, okay. Not someone I'd want to use in game. I want to try and get someone decent that we can use without having to like do a massive upgrade on a player. You know, I want to use someone that we've got. I've got Moments Calvert-Lewin. He could be a potential. But yeah, I want to try and obviously use someone that I get in a pack if I can. So if I get a nice Fut captain, I'd like to try and use them. But you know, we are not blessed with pack luck on this channel, unfortunately, even though we've got another walkout. Don't tell me. As I say, we're not blessed with pack luck. We go and get ourselves a duplicate, untradable, Rodri. Unbelievable. 86 fodder, straight in the bin. Ah, dear oh dear. Honestly, let me know if you guys have any worse pack luck than what I have on this account. Yeah, I think for next year, when we go cross-gen, I'm going to link up an account with one of my mates because his pack luck is insane, and hopefully you'll see some better things on that account than we see on here. And Don Bele, I don't have his SPC card, and I don't really want to use him. Right, the 50k packs. Foot Captain, please, just to at least bring the morale up on this video. It's a big walkout. It is going to be Donnarumma. Good for fodder, but I do not want to be using the goalkeeper. Fabianski, Quartes, Valverde. I mean, he's got his Rule Breakers card. At the moment here, I think leading the charge probably is probably Dominic Calvert-Lewin, because I have him in the club. Obviously, there is Nkunku there, and he's just had his new player of the month. I haven't done it, but maybe I could go off and complete it. I'll have a look at the requirements, maybe. But they are some pretty stinky packs. Firmino, Spinazzola, Porto, Neves, Semedo. I don't really want to use fullbacks because they're not really that interesting, are they? Firmino has got a nice card, hasn't he? Let's go and see how much that is. If not, I think I'm probably going to use Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Firmino's birthday is 810,000. Okay, yeah, I can't afford that if I want to be able to spend some money on the rest of the team. So we'll probably use Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I'm going to go and have a look and see how much Nkunku's Player of the Month SBC is, if I've got some fodder to do it. And then we'll come back and get ourselves a formation. Right, so I changed my mind. They were so stinky. I'm actually going to go and do the campaign bag player pick to get a second player, because Dominic Calvert-Lewin isn't really interesting. Nkunku is too expensive, as generally as an SBC. 2 team of the weeks, 85, 84 rated. It's just too expensive for me to do on a player that I don't really want to have in my club, because I'm not going to get much use out of him other than for series. So we're doing the 1 of 2 campaign bag. We will definitely use a player in here. Hopefully we can get ourselves a sick second player to save the video. Okay. We'll take Cooper. He's going to be our second player. We can't win today. Let's go and get a formation. Well, it doesn't seem to appear to be our day, so let's go and get ourselves a 3-back formation just to top this one off. Come on. What are we saying? The 4-4-2 deep is going to be our formation for today, so let's get that up on the screen, and then we'll get a 5-minute timer ready for the squad build. Right, okay, so here we are with the 2 players in the squad. It looks so woeful just seeing Closer and Cooper, in there. Yeah, it's not what I would have wanted for this episode, but hey, we get dealt with what EA give us. So we are going to get a 5-minute timer on the go. What it needs to be is a minimum of 3 leagues, a minimum of 2 players from each league. We do need to have a minimum of 3 nations, and I cannot use any more icons or heroes because we obviously have Closer being used as an icon as well. Other than that, let's just get the 5-minute timer on the way and see what team we can build for today's episode in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Right, okay. I think the first thing we need to do is sort out the Scottish side of things here. So let's go Premier League. I think actually, in fact, there is a Tierney in form, isn't there? Yes, at centre-back. We will use that. And then if we get Leno, then that kind of... there isn't any Scottish goalies, is there? That, I mean, if they are, they're probably quite low rated, and as much as I don't mind losing Closer in a way. Oh, Norwich boys. Yeah, as much as I don't mind losing Closer, I do want to use him for fodder if I do manage to escape with him in this episode. So we'll do that. I don't know if there's... I know we've got Firpo was the Leeds. Yeah, he's only got his one to watch, which isn't upgraded. So what we'll do is we'll put in Andy Robertson. And then that links that off. So that's all done. Yeah, we'll see what version of him we can use. So then I kind of want to lock off like the German here, or maybe get a hyperlink across here and then go German on this side. So let's think about hyperlinks to left mids. Do I have any, first of all, in my club? Simon, I don't think he has one. Everton maybe has one as a Brazilian at Benfica. But off the top of my head, I cannot think of one. So no, I think we'll go German on this side actually. So let's go German CDM. Do I want a CDM or can we have a centre mid? Do I have a centre mid in my club anyway? No. So German centre mids. There's Tony Klose. Goretzka. Honourable mentions Goretzka. I could do that actually and then go with a... Oh, who's this guy? Oh, he's a league player. Okay. I don't personally like Leroy Sané on this game. His weak foot is a bit disappointing. No, I think we'll go with Bayern on the left here. Maybe just go for a Kingsley Coman. What is this? Is this a team of the week? Yeah, we'll have a look at team of the week, Kingsley Coman. Why not? And that is then that side completely locked off. So Goretzka's got full chem. They've all got full chem. So now we can do anything that we want on this side. So do I have in my club any interesting strikers I haven't used yet? That aren't obviously from a main league. Muriel. Oh, Osimhen's Player of the Month card I haven't actually used yet. Same as João Felix's Player of the Month card I haven't used. I'm going to go for Osimhen. Simply because I don't go into Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to go for João Felix because I haven't used that Eric Lamela. And there won't be many times I'd get to use him as we get a connection freeze. It's really, really handy. Yeah, there's not many times I'd get to use him. And then we can maybe use the Fut Captain's Koke. Although I don't know if he'll actually get full chem. No, he won't, will he? I'm going to have to go... I'm going to have to not... I'm running out of time, is what I notice. I'm running out of time. Right, let's get Koke in. We'll use the new Fut Captain's Koke. Why the connection suddenly decided to go now, I don't know. What we'll do on this side is use Spanish. Joaquin's got his Fut Captains. I think that's the SBC, isn't it? And then we've got Ferran Torres. I definitely can't afford him. What's Suso's card? Oh, come on now. Give me a break. Showdown. I don't have that. We just need to put someone in. Anyone. Ferran Torres. Menus have done me. Menus have done me. Wow. Can't catch a break in today's episode. Didn't manage to build the squad. So unfortunately I start a goal down. But also, because I didn't even manage to get a player in, I get a bronze as well. So for failing my squad requirements, I get a goal down. And also I'm guaranteed a bronze. Wow. What can we say? What I'm going to do is take a picture of this team, put it up onto Twitter. They will then get 3 picks at my team. And yeah, they'll have a chance at eliminating some of my players for bronzes. Obviously, Closer is safe, as is Cooper. And because I do want to try him out, I'm going to also safety net Koke. So those 3 players will be safe. And then anybody else will be eliminated. If my bronze is hit during the picks, then it's just lucky for me if they do manage to do that. If not, I could potentially end up with 4 bronze players in this as we go into a Rivals game. That's the other thing I wanted to just touch on. Obviously, it has been mentioned a little bit about not playing my games in Rivals because Rivals is seen to be easy, and I'm Division 2. I get it. It's a lot of people now be Division 1. I think actually I might be Division 1. I'm not sure, but yeah, either way, we're in Division 2 or very close to Division 1, and the problem is with not playing Rivals and doing champs or anything like that is obviously I want to make sure that I qualify for champs so I can maybe continue to do content around that when I do get a chance. And with this series, it is designed to be a collaborative series where we take bronze players in a team against bronze players in a team. When I play in Rivals, I'm not playing against bronze players, I'm playing against full actual teams. So for this series, it will always be a Rivals game. However, I have Checklist Draft, which I have done an episode of, and I will be doing more episodes of soon, where I will be putting draft players on the line as discards. So potentially like 5, 6, 7 mil players are on the line in those episodes. And also, I am going to be start doing a team picked by, you know, match cards by different things to choose my team, and in that I will be using those teams in Fut Champs or in Fut Champs qualifiers, because obviously even though I might not get full chem and I might be having players out of position, I will actually be using decent players and I will still include discards. So it won't be a case of I'm going to let, so for instance, I'm going to let the wheel decide my team and then I just play with the team. I'm also going to give you guys a discard at the end, a guaranteed discard at the end as well. So without further delay, let's get this onto Twitter and then give them a chance to pick 3 players to eliminate for bronzes. Right, okay, so the picture has gone up onto Twitter, and as you'll see, I have bought the bronze and I bought Coquet because obviously he is safe. So we're going to pop him down onto the reserves. We're also going to pop Closer and Cooper down onto the reserves as well. And what I'm going to do now is jumble up the team, and then hopefully not too much damage is done. But let's jumble up the team anyway. And then we're hoping that, if anything, when I'm just mixing everybody, I do like to put everybody into like different positions. Make sure that everyone's moved around. Everyone knows I like to go 1 in each area. So I need a midfielder to go up somewhere. So let's go for Robertson at right striker. There we go. So that is going to be how my thing is. So 1 on each level. So I've got the striker, midfielder and a centre back there out. So what I'm going to do now is hopefully wait until Twitter have replied, see what damage has been done to the team. Then we'll go and buy up the players and get into a game of Rivals. Okay, so it's been a few minutes and we have now had a reply onto Twitter. So let's go and check it out and see what the damage for today's episode is. As we go into the notifications. And it is from Dan. I think he did feature on the last episode of the series as well. And he says left striker. So we're safe there. Right centre mid. So he's taking Ferran Torres. And goalkeeper. Oh, okay. Nice one. Cheers, Dan. You managed to hit the bronze. So we actually lose. What do we lose? I lose my right hand side. Left striker. Yeah, right centre mid, which was Ferran Torres, and goalkeeper, which was the bronze right back. So, as it stands, he has taken Ferran Torres, and I still have... So I've got 2 bronzes. He's hit 1. I've got 2 bronzes. Yeah, I'm trying to get it right in my head. So I've got no right-hand side at all. Okay. So we'll have to avoid that. No doubt that I will be able to find a bronze that is Spanish, so I won't have to... Because sometimes I do feel like when I start a game and players, then I bring the subs on, I feel like my opponent doesn't really get to see just how bad my team is sometimes. Whereas if I at least start with 2 bronzes on that side, the player I'm playing will know that I am in some sort of trouble. And we'll have this guy. Look at his hair. That is absolutely fantastic. Miguel Rodriguez will be our right mid. That gives us full chem. We'll go and buy the players up, whatever versions I can afford, and we'll show the team just before we get into the game of Rivals. Right, here we are with the completed team. Then I have had to go with just a gold Robertson because his road to the knockouts is a bit expensive and the inform was no point. But I have gone for the inform Goretzka. His honourable mentions again was quite expensive, and Coman as well. Yeah, so we've got a fairly okay team, but it's not what I wanted. It's not looking great. We'll get ourselves a manager. I guess I'm going to go for a La Liga manager here, maybe. Just to give those players a little bit more chem on the right-hand side. But I don't think it's going to matter. Let's get into a game of rivals and hopefully we can keep the score down. Right, let's see what team we're up against. Okay. Looks like an interesting team. I didn't get to see a lot of it because obviously it goes so quickly. But hey, let's see what we've got. Let's try and avoid that right-hand side. What a clearance off the line that was. Yeah, it's been a long time coming in this first half. He's had a couple of chances of getting through, and his players are closing me down very quickly. He must be on constant pressure, because I am struggling, and things like that don't help either. As he's through again on goal and squares it and gets another one. So we're talking through 2-0. We are not looking good for this episode so far. 2 discards as it stands. Yeah, Closer had a header, which, oh my god, this is terrible. This is an absolute onslaught. Okay, Ramsdale's keeping us in it. $3-0. Oh my goodness. I mean, I had to square it because I need the goal, but I can't believe Closer's not managed to put that away. Yeah, I tried to bait him with Ramsdale. Instead, Ramsdale almost may as well have come out for the ball. I tried to just bring him forward a little bit, and he ended up almost making it to the ball. Well, we get one back, and that is an absolutely awful goal. Not one that we deserve, but hey, we'll take it to try and limit it back to 3 discards. It is not going well. What I could tell you are 3 things about this. 4-4-2 is too defensive. I do not like it. Or the 4-4-2 deep is too defensive. Also, player of the month Felix is way outdated in the game. He's not good. Closer, despite having like 91 pace, which you would think is enough, is not enough. He feels clunky. He feels slow. And yeah, he doesn't seem to be good at the moment. Other than that, hey, we're just going to try and keep the score down. Oh, I cannot catch a break here. It's a great chip from Felix, but it's hit the bar. Okay, we get another one back. We're back in this. 2 down. How that's not a foul, I don't know. Closer cannot finish his dinner. I don't know what I'd expect from an icon who's only an icon moments who's only worth 230k, but I'd expect better finishing than that, I think, is what I'm going to say. As I say it, he goes and gets himself a goal. 4-3, 1 discard. Is this guy now going to pass it around the back, is he? He was passing it around the back, so I had to commit everyone forward to try and get the ball off him, and then he's managed to score. If rivals means that much to people, then fair enough, but oh my god, honestly. Well, we've got a penalty in the final minute. We're going to have to give it to Closer because he is the man of the episode. I can't believe I'm saying that. Well, we get the one discard back, so we've got just one discard for the episode. I mean, I think he's probably scored a hat-trick, but all in all, he had a lot more chances than that, and he definitely should have scored more goals. I'll let Dan know he's got a discard, and we'll come back when he's picked a player from the team. Right, we are back on the team screen. We're currently waiting for Dan to pick, and I'm going to be so bold as to say that I'm not going to move anybody. I'm telling you now, I'm not going to move anybody's position. I don't know what he's going to say. I've sent him the message. Hopefully it won't be too long before we get a reply. But I'm not moving anyone from the 4-4-2 deep. So let's see who he discards for today's episode. Okay, so it is actually now a day later. Unfortunately, it took a little while for Dan to get back to us with regards to the discard. But he has gone and chosen a position as we go and have a look. Although, spoilers, obviously, I have had this message since I've been at work. And he has said left back. Now, obviously, you guys will know that before we went away, and obviously on the previous cut, I said I wasn't changing any positions. So our left back is Andy Robertson. He is obviously a gold rare, and originally in the concepts I did put in his special card, which was a bit expensive for the team. So I feel like I've done you a bit dirty in terms of only using the gold card and that being the one that Dan has picked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Andy Robertson into an SBC that doesn't benefit me. So not like an SBC with a high rated squad or anything. I'm just going to put him into a normal SBC. So let's go and submit that one now. Right, so here we are with the squad ready to be submitted on the screen. And basically what you'll see is I've got Andy Robertson in at left back ready for the discard. It says that it's rated 81. And if I show you, if I put Zinchenko in at place, it stays 81. So I'm putting unnecessarily an 87 into the squad there. So you can see that I am losing money. So it is done. What we'll do is we'll go and open this pack just to see if we can get a FUT captain before we get Team 2 tonight. Let's go and open our premium gold players pack. See if we can finish the episode on a high after all that bad pack luck that we have had. And I think that, ladies and gentlemen, sums up the episode. So thank you ever so much for watching this video. Please smash out a like and please subscribe just so that you can see all the bad luck in my future episodes. I've been B-RAD. Thank you ever so much for tuning in.